He would sue his homeowner's insurance company to get money for Tony and his brother. He said he talked to Alec Murdaugh in June of 2021, right before the murders.
And what did you ask him?
I can't believe what I asked him, but it was still making progress and be ready to settle, by the end of the year.
Satterfield's brother was evicted from his mobile home. All the while, Alec Murdaugh had more than $4 million in the bank from the insurance settlement. Satterfield only learned there had been a settlement after his family told him about it.
Reading some article about a settlement, do you know if that was before or after Maggie and Paul were murdered?
It was around the time, but I don't remember if it was before or after.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Alec Murdaugh's lawyers have argued that this financial information is not relevant and has nothing to do with the murders. But Judge Clifton Newman will have to decide whether or not prosecutors will be able to introduce some or any of it to the jury to prove motive. I'm Anjanette Levy for Law and Crime Daily in Walterboro, South Carolina.
As the prosecution continues in its mission to bring evidence of alleged financial crimes into this trial, the judge heard testimony from Alec Murdaugh's former best friend, Chris Wilson.
Told me that he had a drug problem, that he was addicted to opioids, and that he had been addicted for, I don't remember if he said 20 or 20 plus years, but for 20 years or so.
Did he say anything about the money?
He told me that he had been stealing money.
The now CEO of Palmetto State Bank also testified about Murdaugh's alleged indiscretions. The previous CEO, Russell Lafitte, had helped Murdaugh cover a huge overdraft with the bank. Lafitte was convicted of white-collar crime charges in November. The current CEO testified about Murdaugh's standing with the bank.
The total indebtedness that Alec Murdaugh had to the bank at that point in time.
Yes, sir. As of the day of that memo that was presented to the executive committee, Mr. Murdaugh owed directly or indirectly $4.2 million.
$4.2 million, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm joined today by my co-host, former trial attorney Terry Austin, as well as our special guest, Bernardo Villalona, former homicide prosecutor. Now, you both have different opinions as to whether or not this evidence should come in. Terry, I'm going to start with you, then Bernardo and Terry, I'll give you the last word. Terry, let's start.
Okay, I think some of it is definitely going to get in. What the judge is doing is looking to determine if this financial information should get in under 403 or Rule 404B. Under 403, he just has to serve it. It's more probative than it is prejudicial. But under 404B, I think what the prosecution is going to have to establish is this prior bad act has to come in because it establishes the motive, it establishes an opportunity and intent, and I think he has that motive. The motive here is, look, this man fell from grace. He used to be a prominent attorney. His family was prominent, and now he has embezzled millions of dollars, stole dollars, and I think that it should come in under 404.
All right, Bernardo, why should it not come in then?
So you got to think, when you're dealing with criminal cases, you want to be careful that any type of evidence that you let in is relevant to the charges and